Welcome to Everything But The Kitchen Dink, the podcast where we discuss all things pickleball with your hosts, Rob and Andy.
Welcome back to Everything But The Kitchen Dink, and it's been a while again. We know it's been a few weeks. But
welcome back, everybody.
We've both been on holiday and we've not been able to sync up and do a podcast, but we are back. And we're very excited.
Oh boy, are we back.
We are back.
I don't know how long it's been. I think we've both been away for 2 weeks. Pure coincidence. We ended up going away on the same day, coming back the same day. And we did have a little crossover, didn't we?
Yeah.
But it didn't work out.
Yeah. So, my holiday was, let's start with that. Shall we? So I went to America. I love America, and I ended up going.
It's funny because no one else does, apart from me.
Yeah, I ended up going on a cruise for a week, and the cruise where I went actually stopped in Mexico, which is where Andy was actually on holiday.
Yes.
So we did discuss me getting a ferry over to somewhere near where he was. It actually never worked out in the end.
You'd have probably done your back in getting on a ferry.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. But I also spent 4 days in a magical place for me.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about it. And seeing as though we're talking about our holiday, let's talk about it now. So, I went for 4 days to a place called The Villages in Orlando, Florida. And it's classed as a retirement village.
Well, I was going to say, is it a 55 plus?
It is a 55
So how did you get in it? You look older. Is that how?
Yeah.
Didn't ask you right in?
Well, technically it's 55 plus, but it's not. I mean, you can go from, as long as you're retired or you're in your 50s, you're okay.
Do you have to be a 4.0?
You have to be a 5.0.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So
you blacked
that's why I got in. So it's a magical place for adults. So they call it Disneyland for adults. And if you've never been there and you are of an age where you think you'd like to try something different, then I can't recommend it enough. So we did a lifestyle visit, which is where
they try and sell you something.
They try and sell you a home, but they put you in like a villa.
Okay.
Like I was in a 3.
So they're trying to woo you.
Yeah, they are in a way, but they're not pushy. I was there for 4 days. I saw the woman once for 2 hours.
Right. Okay.
I was in a 3-bed luxury villa. I mean, there's only 2 of us, and it was massive. Beautiful kitchen, 3 bedrooms. Porch area, backyard area. It's just really, really nice.
But the real reason you were there
was the pickleball.
Yeah. I mean, it's famous for pickleball.
I mean, I think there's over 600-700 courts there. I mean,
what?
Yeah. Between 600 and 700 courts. I mean,
that's just greedy.
It's ridiculous. Wherever you go, so wherever you're staying, they're all like little villages.
Okay.
So we were in one village, and then you get a golf buggy because basically you drive around in a golf buggy, and they have specific roads for these buggies. So everyone's driving around in golf buggies.
There's cars as well.
It's like Mario Land. There's cars as well. So there's roads.
So it's like having a cycle lane.
Well, to put it in perspective, to drive from one end of the villages to the other is about 40 minutes in a car.
Wow.
That's how big it is.
That's insane.
But they created this infrastructure for the golf buggies to drive around because the golf course.
How long would it take you from one end to the other in a golf buggy?
Probably a couple of hours.
Right.
They've got championship golf courses. They've got cornhole.
Did you?
I love that name. They've got table tennis.
You mean beanbag toss.
They've got every activity you can want to do there. Archery. They've got guitar lessons. It's everything you want.
Did you teach anyone guitar?
No.
Are those days over?
Yeah, pretty much. So I found out from the woman that was showing us around, like, where to play pickleball. And she was telling me, like, it's open play.
I bet she didn't say what's pickleball.
No.
Do they have paddle courts there?
No. They had, like, another sort of short tennis game and tennis court.
Do you know, I've seen a few variations. Have you seen that? Newer versions of sort of a mixture of paddle and pickleball.
They had this court there. It was like a pickleball court.
Yeah.
But then people were playing with tennis rackets and like a soft ball. It was a weird, I don't know what it was called. They called it something like racquetball or rackets. I don't know. So there's a few people playing that, but pickleball is all day. So the open play is 7 till 10 in the morning, where anyone can turn up. Now I was a bit late, so I just went and I thought I'll just go and see if anyone's playing. And after 10 o'clock, I found out after that it's mainly groups who hire the courts.
Right. Okay.
And they have
And do you have
their
to pay for the courts?
No, you don't have to
just
pay
have
for
to
anything.
book them.
Yeah, they book them and the group. So I turned up and on the first day, and there was about 12 people there playing where I went to.
So you'd gone after, you didn't realise.
I didn't realise
you didn't know what the situation was beforehand.
No, so I went and I just opened the gate and walked in. I went, hi, I'm Rob from the UK. You know, how are you? Like,
I assume they knew you from the podcast.
Of course, yeah, they knew me straight away.
Yeah.
So I was like, can I play pickleball? And they were actually quite friendly, this group, and they said, yeah, sure, like we're just rotating, you know, you can jump in.
They didn't ask you like what level
No.
you were. Could you see what level they were?
Yeah, I thought they were like 3.5s, I reckon.
Okay.
Some 3.0s, but mainly like a few 3.5s. And they were a bit dubious of me at the beginning. Like it was a case of
they wanted to suss you out.
They wanted to suss you out. We'll put you where we think first, and you'll play with these people.
Were they older?
Yes. They were
they probably had a high opinion of you when you first walked in because
I was younger.
You looked the part.
Well, I looked the part. Well, I didn't look the part. I had a plastic bag with my paddle in it, like a carrier bag.
Did you not bring
I didn't take. No, I didn't take. So I literally had my keys, my phone, and a paddle in a plastic bag, and I didn't look the part. But they put me on the court, and after the first game, it was very obvious that you know they were like, "Oh wow, you're a decent player," and like where'd you play in the UK, and asking me all these questions.
Did you? How was that first game? Did you sort of play within yourself because you felt you were above it?
Firstly, I hadn't played, had I, for 6 weeks or something.
Yeah,
I really hadn't played. Yeah. So, and then to go and play, obviously, it was quite windy, so I was playing obviously on the proper pickleball courts with the outdoor balls, with the wind, with the sun. So, I mean, first of all,
was it hot at this point?
It was probably in the 70s.
Because I know it was. Yeah, they were having a cold snap. There, weren't they?
Yeah. It was in the 70s when we were there. It was lovely, and you know, it took a few minutes to just get my eye in, get used to the wind.
Yeah. Now you know what? I'll get onto this later, but the wind when you play in England, and then you go and you experience the wind,
it's different.
It
makes
takes
a big difference. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It really does. And then if you change sides, and the wind's going a different way, so then you have to compensate.
And sometimes you can't decide if the wind is helping you or hindering you. Yeah, interesting.
So, it was fine, and you know, I was probably the highest standard there, to be fair. And for me, it was just about playing pickleball in the nice weather, having some fun.
Yeah.
And they were a really friendly group. And they actually said, like, we played for a couple of hours probably, or an hour and a half or something. And they said, come and have a beer with us afterwards. Like, you know, we're all going to have a beer. Now, I heard that the Villages is quite well known for swinging.
You mean like swinging like a forehand?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Good forehand. So I was a bit dubious, but it was fine. And we had a beer, and that was it. And I said, thank you very much. I'll probably never see you again because.
What's your Duper rating for swinging?
Oh, I'm a 7. My wife's a 3.0. So it was really nice. They were very, very friendly. And
so did you go for a drink with them?
We went for a beer. We didn't actually have a beer, but we went to find them and just had a walk around and said thank you and blah, blah, blah. So that was that. And then I was speaking to this lady who was one of the very, very friendly ones. And she was actually probably a similar age to me.
Right.
She lived there. She was only in her 50s. Very, very friendly, very nice. And
did you swap numbers? Or
anything? No. She said, she was like telling me, like, go to the open play in the morning and where to go for more advanced.
So she helps you.
Yeah, where the advanced players are as well. Because obviously you get to know, like, if I lived there, I'd know where to go.
You mean there's more than, excuse me, there's more than one set of courts for each development?
Yes, so there was 3 sets of courts just on this one development.
Okay.
So she said, go left to the more advanced courts. You'll get better games there. So the problem was, I actually thought, right, I'm getting up in the morning at 7 and I'm going to go and play. But I kept like oversleeping. I was up at like 8:30, and it was by that point, there's no point going for an hour.
God, I wish I had that problem.
I know, I was really oversleeping. So I thought I'll just do it again and turn up. So the second time I went...
back to the same course?
I actually went to a different one where she said the advanced players were. But it was after the social play had finished.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what I was going to get. And I got met with quite not a hostile attitude, but
like, what the hell are you doing here?
This is a private group, you know. And then they said, one of the guys said, we're waiting for a few people if you want to come and do some drills with us. So I got on the court and I was doing some third shot drops with them. And then someone turned up and they said, right, you're going to have to go because this guy's here now.
Oh, that's mean.
So, and then the guy that would run it said, I went up to him and I said, I'm really sorry, I'm not supposed to be here. He goes, I know. Like that. And I was like, all right, fine. Okay. It's quite hostile, this. So I left and I didn't actually play then. And then I tried again.
I can't believe they let you. That is so not the pickleball community.
Yeah, I know. And I've heard this from, I was looking on some of the forums and a few people had said they were on a visit and they tried to play pickleball and they got met with quite a hostile attitude. Now, the first experience was great and everyone was very, very friendly, but this time it wasn't.
So, do you think that's a standard thing, as in the higher you go up level, the more closed it is?
They weren't a high level. I don't think they were a high level. I just think they were a group and they weren't interested in people turning up.
Did you argue your case?
No. What's the point? I was there for 4 days.
Oh, that leaves a bad taste.
I thought that, you know what, I'll find somewhere else. It's fine. There's so many places to play. So I didn't give up. And then I went back somewhere else later on. And again, they were very welcoming. And, and they were probably 3-0s. I mean, I played a woman who was in her 70s, who was a great player, by the way. And she says to me afterwards, I think she said, I'm 72. You've got 20 years on me. And I said, yeah. I said, I bet you were an amazing player when you were a bit younger. She said, I have lost it a bit, but...
So it was a mobility issue?
No, it wasn't actually. She was a really good player. I mean, for 72, she was amazing. Like, I aspire to be at that level at 72. That's how good she was. But obviously, when you play someone 20 years younger, you know, I'm getting to most stuff compared to her. Yeah. It's like when we play 18-year-olds and they're getting to everything and we can't sometimes. So it's just that age thing. But I said to her afterwards, isn't this amazing that I'm 20 years younger and we're playing pickleball together? And isn't that a wonderful thing that everybody's playing pickleball here, no matter the age? Yeah. And she was like, yeah, she said, you know, I play 3 times a day, 6 days a week.
I feel sick.
And I felt a bit ill. I felt ill.
We're lucky if we can play 3 times a month.
I felt ill from the whole experience. And I felt like, you know, ill in a way that I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
That these people are just living the dream. They drive around in their golf carts. They go and play pickleball. They go and have some lunch. They play golf in the afternoon. And then in the evening, they go and have another session of pickleball. Yeah. They go home. They swing with their partners. I mean, what a life. What a life. So
I'm not sure you'd be able to handle that last bit.
No, it's too much in a day. So if anyone, you know, fancies a trip there, and I know there's people out there in the pickleball world in the UK who I know do go to the villages.
It's also, there is a Netflix documentary, Hidden Away.
Oh, is there?
It's not new.
Right.
And I've watched it.
On the villages.
All about the villages.
Right.
So if you can dig that out, you'll have to Google what it's called because it doesn't have villages in the title.
Right. Okay.
But it's a good watch. And
I've got to say that I'd actually go there for a holiday next time. I'd spend 2 weeks there.
Really?
Yeah. Because like my wife's she doesn't play pickleball.
Did she play?
No, she didn't. She doesn't play. She didn't play. But she came to watch me.
Right.
But the beauty there is like each village has its own pool area. Like, so she can go and sit by the pool. I can go in the golf buggy, go and play pickleball, and then come back afterwards. You know, it's got the best for everybody. Like you can do as much or as little as you want there. So you can go like, and and the other thing is in the evenings in each of the village squares, they have live bands and live music. Everybody's dancing. They've got bars there.
Does
restaurants.
That feel like?
I feel like I'm doing a podcast for the villages. But I'm not sponsored by the villages, by the way.
Does it ever sort of feel like you're in an old age community?
No, that's the thing. Not one bit, because most of the people there have their families with them or their families over. So there's loads of youngsters about, like in the 20s, 30s, walking around. So you don't feel like you're in an old age place.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of older people there, but there's also a lot of younger people. So there's a massive mix, and these kids, they've all got their dogs there. You know, they're walking the dog. I mean,
see any good dogs?
Yeah, I saw a beautiful dog. I saw a Bernese, is it called Bernese mountain dog? Bernese.
I think
Bernese mountain dog.
Yeah.
Beautiful dog.
Oh, stunning.
But while we're talking about dogs,
Pickles is on the way.
We have a new addition coming to my family next week.
After all this time, you finally wore her down.
I wore my missus down, and we're getting a puppy next week, Cocker Spaniel. I cannot wait. I'm very excited. She's beautiful. So we're picking her up next Sunday. So, yeah, I mean,
did you sit by the pool? Did you relax as well?
You know me, I'm not a relaxing person. I don't sunbathe. I'm not a sunbather, but I sat here and there.
Did you chat to people in the pool?
No, more chatting to people on the pickleball courts. Like,
right.
I mean, the friendly ones were really interested in sort of what we play on and how we play in the UK. And, you know, I was telling them that I'm playing on badminton courts with multi-lines and wooden floors.
Right.
I said, we are getting there with facilities, but we're not. I mean, the problem in the UK...
We're getting there. We're just not getting here.
Yeah, you're right. But the biggest thing that stands out is the weather. You know, maybe if we had the weather here, we'd have more chance of playing outdoors and having these courts. But because of the weather...
The weather is... And I've said that to
we have to play indoors,
The weather hurts us. So just going back, did you mention the podcast to any of these people?
I did mention it to a few people, and they weren't that interested, to be honest.
Going back to before your holiday then.
Yes.
Physically, you weren't in a good place.
No.
So how were you feeling? Like, take us through the mental journey from beforehand when you had your bad back for a couple of weeks.
Well, I was a bit
really pissed off.
Yeah, I went away
Take us
with
through that progression.
Yeah, so I went away. I had some physio sessions before I went away with my back, and while I was there, it got a lot better. Like, I didn't actually play pickle. Well,
how was the flight? Were you in pain on the flight?
No, it was fine. Right. It actually was healing up by the time I went away.
I mean, first class is much better.
Yeah. But I forgot to mention the cruise and the pickleball on the cruise. So obviously my back wasn't 100%, but it was getting a lot better. And by the time I got on the ship, because I was there 3 days before the cruise, I was feeling okay. I was doing stretching, you know, I was trying to do some...
So you'd put the work in?
I put the work in. I actually went to the gym once, and I did some strengthening as well. Yeah, once.
What kind of strengthening? Like weights or stretching?
Yeah, like deadlifts for my back and leg exercises, which I'm going to try and get into now because I need to strengthen. Okay. And so they had on the ship a makeshift pickleball court. So it wasn't full size. It was in the middle.
Was it a newer ship?
Yeah, I think it's quite.
Because I saw you sent me the video and I was surprised.
It's a new ship
because it wasn't even a multi-sports court.
No,
they're basically just taken a wooded area.
Yes, and marked it out. Yeah. And there's seating around it, so there's no space behind. You know what? You had to take it for what it was. I turned up. There was loads of people there wanting to play. They had one court, so
was it early in the morning?
No, it was like 9 till 1 or something like that.
Okay,
so
that's a good.
It was a good time, but the problem was because it was only one court. If you've got 12 people there, you're waiting for ages to play, and they're playing to 11. 11. And I was like, why don't we play till to 7 or 9? Or
was there a member of staff?
No, there was no one to manage it.
So it was self-organised.
Yeah.
And when you said let's play to 9,
some people agreed with me, and then it never happened.
Right.
So I played. It was very windy. It was just to hit the ball, really.
And that was your first.
That was my first
piece
of action back. So I thought it was quite an easy and nice way to get back into it. And, you know, I just enjoyed. I forgot how much I love pickleball and how much when I started hitting that ball, you know, how much it meant to me. And, you know, I've missed it. So it was just great to get back into it. So that was my first experience before actually going to the village.
So you only played the one time on the course?
I played 3 times, but only a couple of games each time. And I mean, they weren't great games.
Any good players there?
Yeah, there was a few good players, but it didn't matter because if you hit the ball, overhit the ball, it went out the back.
Yeah.
Because of
it was a smaller court.
Small court, yeah.
Speaking of small courts, have you heard that they're actually producing small courts?
No.
For some of the tournaments in America, for singles, they're making the courts smaller.
Oh, I did. Yes, I did hear something.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that.
Well, I don't like singles, so it doesn't matter. So, all in all, my back's feeling good. And I'm excited to get back now on Tuesday to play. So, I'm raring to go. So I'm excited. So that was my little trip away. And now we'll talk about your little trip away.
So before we do that, what paddle did you take? Or did you take multiple paddles?
I only took one paddle with me.
Which was?
Because I actually took a paddle with me thinking that I'm probably not going to play because I wasn't feeling great before I went. So I thought, probably not going to play. I'll just take one paddle. And I took the carbon, not the wave, the one before it, the True Foam.
Yeah.
Interesting. I took that with me. And I like that paddle. I do like that paddle. But obviously now we're back, we'll be testing more paddles and we'll definitely get onto the paddle reviews.
Yeah. And well, I mean, we'll go on to me then.
Yeah.
Basically.
Is that a United hat you're wearing?
Yes.
It looks like it.
Well, I haven't cut my hair for such a long time.
Me neither. I know. I actually cut my hair while I was away once.
Did you?
And it's still grown, yeah. I need to cut it.
Yeah,
put it back
jet lag hair.
Yeah, put it
back.
So
I'm sporting my 6-0 cap. I love these caps.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
So go on, tell us about your break.
Okay, so I feel like where are you going?
I'm just showing people my t-shirt.
Oh right. Did you buy that there?
No.
That's team.
It was a birthday present.
Oh, was it? Okay. Nice.
It says, read it out so everyone can see.
Never underestimate an old man with a pickleball paddle.
And that's so true.
Yeah.
Or woman.
It is true.
Or woman.
You're old. Okay, so I'd been through a similar sort of mental thing, not injury, but
you hadn't played much.
I hadn't played much. You get that sort of anxiety of how you're going to be when you come back. You see tournaments being advertised and I'm messaging you and you're messaging me saying I want to do this and and I'm replying saying, well, why don't we just try and get back on the court first? So I knew this. I was going to Riviera Maya in Mexico. I'd never been to Mexico before. It was a 10-hour flight. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, it's a long flight. That.
Yeah, I always I'm very meticulous about what I'm going to wear on the plane.
Are you?
Yeah. So I get out my everything but the kitchen dink zip up. Which tends to be my fly out, fly back jacket.
Yeah.
I go in shorts.
Right.
I'm the only one
in shorts
on the plane in shorts, which surprised me.
Would you not take shorts in your hand luggage and maybe put them on?
Well, it's funny because I did see a couple of people on the way back.
Because that's what I did.
Yeah. But if I can avoid the airplane toilet, then that's what I'm going to do.
What, for 10 hours?
No. I'm going to go in the toilet.
Oh, right.
But I'm going to go as little as I'm going to go when I need to. I'm not going to create extra trips there.
Okay.
And I'm certainly not going to start getting my jeans out or my shorts out in, where there's all stuff on the floor and everything. They're not the cleanest.
All right.
Okay. So I couldn't. So obviously I had to pick out my clothes.
Yeah.
Which I did. Then I had to decide. The hardest part was deciding which paddle to take.
Right. Okay.
Again, I had a feeling
you took more than one.
Well, there was 2 courts on site, which I was really excited about.
Okay.
That's amazing. I never told my wife.
Right.
Because I knew when I booked it that it had the courts. And that's not why I booked it, but that certainly helped.
Of course it helps, yeah. You must have been drilling every day.
It came into the conversation eventually that it was then, and she was happy for me.
Yeah.
So before I go out, I put a post. I'm on the Facebook group for the hotel, and I put a post out saying, I'm a 4.0.
Yeah.
Played it down a bit. And I'm looking for people to play because they had pickleball glow in the dark. That was the only thing that they had.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Which
it's a bit pointless for
at 8 o'clock at night when you're having dinner.
Yeah.
So it was a bit pointless. But I didn't know if they had anything going on. I didn't get a good response. I had one person said, "Oh, my friend is
right.
He's coming a few days after."
Because you'd think that a hotel that has pickleball courts would have things going on them, and also you'd think that people booking the hotel would also be maybe booking for that reason.
Yeah.
Because they've got pickleball.
Yeah.
So that's a bit disappointing.
So I realised at that point I might not play. So I had 2 paddles out at that point.
Right. Okay.
I did sort of I lined all my paddles up.
Yeah.
And I did sort of like a Britain's Got
You've
Talent.
got one of my paddles.
Yeah, it's still in my car. It's not moved.
Britain's Got Talent.
I did like a Britain's Got Talent for, line them all up, and I was interviewing them, and they all did their special tricks and everything. And then I narrowed it down to 2, which was just from a safety point of view.
Let me guess.
Go on.
Let me guess. I think that you would have taken the Yola, the Pro 4.
Yeah.
And the Carbon, the hybrid Carbon.
Yeah, spot on.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
However,
I
realised that when I started packing, I only had 20 kilos.
Right.
Now a case weighs about 4.5.
Yeah.
And there's no washing facilities there. So when we go to America for a month,
right, okay,
I can take less.
Yeah.
So I had to pay an extra 50 quid per person to up it from 20 to 25.
That's £100 for a family of 2.
So nothing beats an overpacker. So I don't know what t-shirt I'm going to wear on any given day. I also like to change my t-shirts throughout the day because I don't like to smell.
Right.
Anyway, so at 25 kilos.
No, you don't smell.
No, this has been washed.
Right. Okay.
At 25 kilos, it was tight.
Okay.
I went with about 24. So in the end, I took out the Pro 4 and I just went with the
Carbon.
Really? Yeah, I just went with one because I realised that I'm probably not going to play here.
Yeah. Okay.
So I took the Carbon.
Right.
I get there and somebody's messaging me about, well, my friend's going to be here. And then it's like, where are you? Well, I'm here and I'm there.
Right.
And, and then it just didn't work out. And in the end.
So how far into the holiday are you now before you've actually played?
Well, it was about a week in. I was there for 2 weeks. About a week in, I then get a message on that group,
right,
saying I'm a 4+.
Oh, right, okay.
And I'm going to be there I'm going to be there on the 15th,
which is another few days.
Now, bear in mind, I'm going home on the 18th.
Oh God, right.
And you know me on holiday. Like I'm different on holiday.
Yeah.
Similar to the pickleball, Andy. I talk to everybody.
Yeah.
I love. When I'm in my own home bubble, I'm miserable.
Yeah.
I like the people I like, and I'm not. I go out for a walk with the wife and the dog, and I want to get around as quick as possible. I want to do our thing.
That's going to change.
And she is talking to everybody.
Yeah.
And a half an hour walk takes an hour,
Yeah.
and I can't stand it.
Yeah.
But I'm different on holiday.
Yeah.
Because I've also got pickleball in my mind.
And you also know that these people you're probably never going to see again.
No, that's true.
So you can just chat with them and have a bit of fun.
It was amazing how many people were not into pickleball.
Right.
Now, I saw this thing the other day. First of all, it was full of Canadians.
What, the hotel?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Lovely, lovely bunch of people.
Right.
I love Canadians. I want to go to Canada.
Really? It's meant to be beautiful in Canada. Yeah.
A smattering of Americans.
Right.
Who were also very nice. But so many people, when I mentioned pickleball, were not into pickleball. And that really surprised me because obviously everybody I spoke to, I was asking, are they into pickleball? Because I wanted to set games up.
Yeah.
Nobody. Now, I met an amazing family from Philadelphia.
Right.
2 couples. One of them played pickleball.
Right.
He was 80. Didn't look 80.
Right. That's because he plays pickleball.
Yeah, that's true.
That's 10 years.
And we wanted to play, but we couldn't find another 2 players. That was the problem.
Oh, right.
So yeah.
So there's 3 days to go, and you still.
Yeah. Well, this is before, and I'm still working on it. I'm still
Right.
talking about the podcast. I gave Steve my T-shirt.
Who's Steve?
Steve from Philadelphia.
Right. Okay.
It was just like
you gave merch out.
Yeah. Yeah. I just felt like like they embraced us.
Okay.
They were so nice. It was just Steve and Michelle. Michelle was a good tennis player, but she'd had an injury and she was nervous to play.
Right.
And I kept telling her she's going to be good.
Right.
But she wouldn't do it.
Really? That's a shame.
Yeah. So in the end, I gave him my T-shirt. It was made up. So, look out for some big...
In Canada?
A big wave of new listeners in Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia, yeah.
Then I met Heather and Billy Joe.
Billy Joel?
So, who
Uptown
Heather told
court.
me,
I've been playing on an uptown court. Yeah.
I'm glad you're not on Britain's Got Talent. Pickleball saved her husband's life.
Really?
Yeah.
In what
now
way?
That was really nice to hear that.
Mental health?
Yeah. And just something to do. And it was just fantastic. And again, she wanted to play and we never got around to it. And then one day, out of the blue, I go up there with my wife because I think she started feeling bad for me.
Right.
And she says, I want to play. And she has taken the piss out of us since we started this podcast.
Oh, wow.
And guess what happened?
She loved it.
She loved it.
Yeah.
When can we play again?
Really?
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
I mean, it was brilliant.
Oh, you've got a new partner then. New mixed partner.
No, she'll get better and dump me like all the others. It was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Oh.
And I had great fun. And then we never really got back to that.
Right.
You know, it was just a case of I still wasn't sleeping well. And so afternoon came and we had our afternoon naps. And, you know, a couple of days I had too many rum punch and I had to go to sleep. That was about 5 o'clock.
So did you actually play any games like with 4 people in the end or not?
Well, Kevin arrived from Canada.
Right.
And said, I'm going to be there at 8 o'clock. This was 3 days before I left.
Right.
So I had 3 morning sessions. I go there and there's 4 other people who've come together.
Right.
Tim, Lee, Jackie, and I can't remember Tim's wife's name. Sorry. So I go now. Lee and Jackie, I asked them, have you played?
Yeah.
And they started playing because there were pickleball courts there.
Oh, right. That's interesting.
Which I loved.
Yeah.
So they'd gone there, never played pickleball before, and made the effort to do it.
Right.
Tim and his wife were also new to pickleball. I think they've been playing a couple of months.
Right. Okay.
And then there was Kevin, who was a really good player, squash player.
Right. Okay.
Who comes along. I mean, you would be horrified.
Go on.
He's got the white Selkirk with the smile in it. You had it. What was the
Power Air.
Yeah. It is battered. Battered beyond, like it's all around the edge. You can see the inside of the paddle.
And he was awesome.
He was a really good player.
Yeah.
You know how you target someone's backhand, but obviously a squash player, that's really difficult.
Yeah.
But it was really good. His serve was good.
Right. Okay.
And you know, we hit it off, but it was great because, you know, helping the inside, I was thinking, God, you know, these beginners are asking for my help.
Yeah.
Kevin was not a coach, but had such a nice manner.
Yeah.
Because that is what pickleball is. All you want to do is help newbies. And that's what we both did. So for the 3 days, me and Kevin didn't play on the same team.
Right.
But we rotated with the newbies.
Right.
And it was great. It was, honestly, I fell in love with pickleball again.
That's great. I mean, and it's just good. I mean, the weather obviously was beautiful in Mexico. Yeah. So just to play.
There was one day
in the
it
weather
was too windy.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. The courts were beautiful. Just, you know, the willingness to help newbies. I just love the fact that they will go home, and if I can give them a couple of tips, I don't know if what I was saying was right or not, but you know,
I'm sure it was.
It was just great fun, and you know, there was no speed ups.
Right. Okay.
Everything was dinking, and we were joking, saying.
While you're on that point, now I don't know if going back to where I was and the level, and you know, I always believed that pickleball in the US was a lot more dinking. There was hardly any dinking.
Really?
Now I think that was probably because of the level they were playing at, and they probably weren't very confident at doing dink. I mean, there was, don't get me wrong, there was some dinking, but it was mainly just, you know, hitting the ball. It wasn't.
Well, one thing I noticed, and this is because new players do need a little bit of guidance. We never had coaching at that level. However, within the club, there were people that did help us and advise us. And then, you know, Tim said to me, he's been on YouTube and everything. And that's what you got to do. It can help. And it doesn't matter what your background is. If you want to get better at pickleball, you can.
Yeah.
You know, some people won't take on advice, but some people will say, you know, give it to me. I want to know everything. And it was just, I think everything was hit hard.
Yeah.
But that's not, There was plenty of dinking.
Yeah.
But when they're at the back of the court, there was no third shot drops because it's such an important shot.
Yeah.
And in fact, somebody said, when Kevin said, about not hitting it too hard from the back.
Yeah.
And doing a third shot drop, one of them said, it's really hard to do.
It is.
But it is really hard to do.
Yes.
And that's the whole point where you can go away and practice.
Yeah.
There was so many long rallies as well.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And it was great because obviously we're just trying to keep the ball.
Were you playing within yourself?
Yes, I was just trying to keep the ball
in play.
And then occasionally me and Kevin would go for each other.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And I apologize for body bagging you. Yeah.
Well, I body bagged a 75-year-old.
Did you?
Yeah. I didn't do it on purpose. I felt really bad afterwards.
I did one lob. When I forgot Kevin was 7 foot tall.
Right.
It didn't quite work out. But yeah. But my intention was to keep the ball in play because I wanted the beginners to get as many hits as possible. And it was great. And a lot of them, you could see they had raw talent.
Yeah.
And it was just, I walked away after the first session and I just fell in love with pickleball all over again. And I was thinking at the time, how amazing is this?
Yeah.
That we can it doesn't matter what level you are.
Or where you are.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm so pleased that that's happened, and I'm also pleased that you did get to play in the end because
so it would have been 3 times, and I was sweating, and it was good because my original post was, "Don't make me go to the gym," because I knew I would have to go to the gym anyway. I never went to the gym once.
Right.
I've put on 8 pounds.
Okay.
What can you do? But
I've actually put on 4 pounds.
Have you?
Yeah. But it'll be gone by tomorrow.
It was just so amazing. I just loved it so much. It made me really want to get back into it back here.
Good. And the same for me. And I'm glad because we'll get stuck in now and we've got lots to look forward to.
And although the games weren't competitive,
it's just
I
nice
felt
to
like
be on
I
the court.
Played really well, and I could hear some comments.
Was that the crowd at the side?
Yeah, the crowd was saying like, "Oh, that you can tell by the serves and things like that." And I did some. My defense was great, and there was some that Kevin was trying to get past me, and I was getting them back, and I felt really good, like I was playing really well, like I've still got it.
Right, that's good. I'm sure you have. You don't lose it. While you're talking about serves, you just reminded me. There was a guy in the Villages who did a drop serve, and I've never seen anything like it. He did this pose as he was about to serve. It was weird looking, like he was about to set off on ice skates. His body went like this, like it curved round, and then he drops the ball and he sort of spins round, and he did this drop serve, and it was bloody amazing, like really? So quick, spinny, and powerful.
Yeah.
I just remembered. I just thought, wow, it's amazing because people think that the drop serve is not that effective, but it can be. It really can be a weapon. Anyway, so that was our holidays.
Well, can I just say?
Yes.
One thing that really did not make me happy
was
the toaster in the hotel. I've no complaints about the hotel. The toaster
took ages.
It was abysmal.
Oh, it's annoying that.
It was 3 times through.
Yeah.
But it only did one side.
Oh, God, that's terrible.
It was appalling. The worst.
That's terrible.
The worst toaster in all our pickleball travels.
It makes you want to give up on breakfast, doesn't it? It's that bad.
Well, first of all, it was one of those hotels where putting the towel down was very important.
Oh, really?
I bet you don't get that at the Villages.
There weren't any Germans there, were there?
it didn't matter what nationality you were.
Yeah.
You had to. Now, our Canadian friends, Billy Joe and Heather,
Uptown Girl,
they put our towels down every morning.
Oh, that's nice.
I know. How nice. That's how nice everybody is there.
Yeah.
So they put our towel. I know. Boy, did we have them working. Like marionettes with the puppets. It was brilliant. But they left.
Oh, so you had to get up.
But we were overlooking the beach. It was a fantastic position.
Yeah.
And once you've had that, I'm not going back to strolling down at 8:30 and not getting anywhere. So I don't sleep well anyway. So I was getting up at 6:30.
Oh God.
But what I should have been doing is Going to the toaster, forget the towel. The toaster was atrocious.
You should have done that.
Somebody actually said to me there, it'd be quicker to get a toaster flown in by Amazon.
Brilliant.
But yeah.
Great. I'm glad you had a good time.
Okay, it was amazing. I'm just raring to go.
Exciting.
I'm like buzzing.
Yeah,
I'm really buzzing.
It's exciting. While we were away, we actually had one of our videos, our TikTok videos. It went viral.
Yeah, it did.
Like it's still going, and we're up to like 320 odd thousand views. It was a video on when we did the podcast and we talked about pickleball adding 10 years to your life.
Yeah.
Now I just want to. I mean, there was so many comments that I've just quite a lot negative, but some positive. So I'd like to just read some out from that post. So we've got one that says rubbish. Someone has said it's false. It's 7 years.
Was there any aggressive?
Yeah. Let me just see. Talk about how the sports with socialization extend your life more. Social connection is everything. Well, that's pickleball.
Yeah.
That is pickleball. Pickleball is for a 10-year-old. I mean,
well, what do they want? It's either for old people or young people. What are they saying?
And then someone's put, I think it's the social part of pickleball too. It's not just the exercise, it's the social aspect. It's got quite a lot of that. Pickleball, you use your mind and your body. What about table tennis was another one? Because that wasn't in there. But
no,
I'm sure,
it wasn't.
If you don't break something.
Well, it's funny because I did get that comment, because when I tell people how great it is for mental health, people do say to me, well, what about the injuries?
This one amazes me. What a load of bullshit. Pickleball hasn't been around for 10 years. It was around in the 1960s, and that's what people don't understand.
Yeah. There's a lot of ignorance.
And then someone's put, what if you do all of them at once?
You're immortal.
Yeah. How about golf? Because that wasn't in there. If you don't have an injury, which I understand, quite prevalent.
Yeah, but this is what I also say to people, is the fact that the injuries generally come from because you're so competitive. Well, you go for shots that really you shouldn't go for.
Someone's put, I just tore a tendon in my hip.
That was you.
Playing a pretty aggressive game of pickleball. Won't be playing for a bit. Another one, if you don't get injuries, I have 2 meniscus tears, got hit in the face twice with a Savin kitchen attack. A friend fell and cracked her head open, and another broke her back. She later discovered she has osteoporosis. Well, maybe pickleball isn't for you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could go on and on and on. It's just so many messages.
But, you know, we've had a lot of, there was a lot of nastiness in there from paddle players as well, which I still don't get. You know, both games, just like all racket sports, can live together in the same world.
Yeah.
And when I'm playing with these beginners, that's where I remembered again, when I fell in love with pickleball, that the people, yes, there's a few nasty people, you're just going to get that. But it's such a welcoming sport that a good player is happy to take a newbie under their wing and help them. It's just, and I don't think you get that in a lot of other sports.
Unless you live in Florida. Pickleball dispute escalates into violence as Florida Country Club.
I've had this sent to me so many
arrested.
times.
What begun as a routine pickleball match at Spruce Creek Country Club in Florida on February the 8th ended in a violent altercation that resulted in injuries, arrests, and multiple felony charges. Anthony Sapenza, 63, of Ponce Inuit, has been charged with 2 counts of battery on a person 65 years old or older, as well as aggravated battery with a deadly weapon causing bodily harm. According to the court records, he was released on February 11th after posting $4.5 grand bail. I mean, it goes on to talk about it, but what is going on?
We'll be watching that to see if they get sent down. I mean, if they do, at least they've got pickleball in prison.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. We did a great podcast on that. If you haven't listened to that one, go back and look at it.
Roger Belair. Roger Belair, to that one.
Absolutely amazing podcast. And the other bit of news I have was...
Well, can I just say?
Yeah.
I'm amazed.
You can say whatever
no one's gone violent on you.
There's plenty of time
for your calls. But do you know, this was caused because...
Was it a line call?
It was kitchen violations. Kept calling. But come on, I mean...
Yeah,
I think he threw
a
paddle at someone,
and then it kicked off.
Yeah.
The other bit of news is Andre Agassi launches huge plans for World Series of Pickleball.
Wow.
So former tennis star Andre Agassi is betting big on pickleball by debuting the World Series of Pickleball in Las Vegas. The event will feature massive prize money plus big celebrity names. So that's going to be massive for pickleball.
Going to Vegas.
I mean, that's just going to be amazing for pickleball as well.
Yeah, it is.
So loads happening in the pickleball world. Have you got anything else for us?
I just wanted to say, actually, that, well, in the last, we're still going to get into loads of paddle reviews.
Yeah, we will. We will.
We are going to endeavour to play as much as we can now, right?
Yeah.
But one thing I did do, I talked about the Black Opal.
Yes.
Which I didn't take with because I didn't think I'm still testing it.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how to get the best out of it. This is the new 6.0. I still think it's an amazing paddle.
Yeah.
Now, last time we sort of weren't sure about it, and I said I was going to take off the lead tape that I put on.
Yeah.
Now I did that in the last session before I went away.
And did you use it?
Totally different paddle.
Right. Okay.
Really loved it. Now, I don't know whether it was me, I played better, but I did. So watch this space. I think next time we will do a review on that.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah,
I'll try and use it as well, so we can have a good both our takes on it.
And other than that, please rate, review us, tell all your friends. We don't often say this anymore.
No, we don't.
We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram,
we're on everything.
We're on YouTube. Like, follow, share, whatever bullshit they say.
Yeah, and have a great pickleball week, guys. And get in touch if you've got any questions.
Thanks to everybody for getting in touch and your support. It's amazing.
Yeah, and we'll see you all soon.
Have a great one.
Have a good one. Take care.